Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Illusion of Gaia. So last we'd left off, we'd finally gotten the very coveted distance attack for freedom. Which is something like this. Choo! Okay. And now that we have that in a hand, or glowing body, or whatever you want to call it, we can go get that one worm that was evading our attempts to kill it, and that will allow us to actually clear out the previous room and get the power up, among other things. So here we go. So, not only do we get a defensive increase, we get this out of the way, so that we can do this, up, and run into the fourth laborer. Yeah, we kind of gathered that. But this one has a key. The key we need to take care of the elevator all the way back towards the beginning of the mine. So now let's backtrack some. Probably could have sprinted up there, but nah. And let's see, did I need to... Yeah, I need to go all the way back around in here, don't I? So yeah, a little case of backtracking. It is a tiny bit annoying. But, yeah, what you gonna do? Hop. There. At least we don't have to go all the way back around. And now we can go in here, where we needed to go from the start. But if we were able to, we wouldn't have a nifty distance attack right now. So, let's see. No enemies whatsoever in here. I think we've actually got a fairly long-ish area without any enemies whatsoever. Like this one. And we cleared out everything in the first part of the mine. And here, yeah, no more enemies. There's just not a whole lot here. And then we get to this room, which has 3 separate doors. One of which has 2 keyholes we need to get keys for. And just in case you haven't figured it out, there's one keyhole. There's one key for the keyholes in each of these little rooms, I guess you could say. We have 6 enemies here. And yeah, you can kind of use the radar to... get around. But you see that little sparkle right there, right? Mine key number 1, get. You're in here, so there you are. And we will take the next strength increase there without a fuss. One key taken care of, and we can go ahead and put that in the keyhole. I'm saying keyhole a lot this time. But now we've got a much bigger little zone to worry about. Along with the fifth laborer stuck there. We could try to navigate everything and, you know, that is a valid way to do things. However, we have the Zot beam now, so I'm using it. Kamehameha! Or something like that. And that happens to free the laborer, who gives us the second key. Come on. Okay, there we go. So with the second key in hand, we can return to our elevator. Or door, I guess. These don't seem much like elevators. Guess that'd be kind of hard to actually render correctly. And so now we can hop down here, where there are no enemies. But there are the final 3 laborers. There were 8. For some reason I only remembered 7. Oh well, anyway. That's Remus. You remember Remus? Who wants help with the villagers, huh? Across the ocean. That might be a bit of a thing. Maybe a tad bit difficult, considering the last time we were on a boat, well, there was this giant fish, and, well, bad things happened. Cut the chain! I will, don't worry. Jeez. All living things in your home country have grown strange? Huh. People are turned to stone and sick. And what about you? Ah, yeah. He did try to free you guys, and that kind of went horribly, horribly wrong. But in exchange for our efforts, we get a song that brings back the past. Nostalgia. Okay. Needs a favor. Ah, yeah, this is the game's way of going, hey, you know the useless junk in your inventory? Yeah, we'll take that away from you now. And I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Will, or, well, Frieden in this case, saying he's sure he'll never use it again. But now, unfortunately for us, there is no fast way out of the mine. At least none I know of whatsoever. So we just have to slowly, carefully make our way back to the front, even though every single enemy is now completely dealt with. All power-ups obtained that I know about. And we should now be up to 17 red jewels. Thankfully, we did not have to meet a boss. Not that I had a ton of trouble with the first one, but I really didn't want to use another herb yet. Even though I have the distance attack now, so that might actually help. Huh. Oh yeah, and you did notice that since we went to the world map, Frieden left and just kind of left us with Will. Which is good. Actually, before I do that, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, it kind of looks like all the slavers have, and looks like all the slavers have left, doesn't it? See what he has to say to us now. He's still laughing. Okay. Apparently he does not know what we did. Freed all of his friends' workers. So anyway. Uh-huh. So pretty much the same as it always is, huh, gang? Only this time there's no card game going on. Oh well, let's take care of that memory thing, shall we? A starry field, apparently. Yeah. Everybody's memories get to flood back. I think you went a little too far back. That's probably not good. You sure that's not Will's memory? That looked like Will's memory. Oh, it took this for you to remember Seth? I know he was kinda nondescript, but man. Mostly sitting here. Yeah, long story. That makes no sense for you to say, Eric. That's good to know. I'm crying? I'll probably remembering my father. See, I kind of figured that wasn't Lance's memory being flooded back. And what about you? What do you have to say? Eccentric inventor in the woods nearby? What does that have to do with anything? Why are you bringing up an inventor? Neil, huh? If only he'd start singing show tunes for us or something. Apparently Will knows Neil. Or a Neil. Lost cousin. Flew in a thing called an airplane. Huh. Well, if we want to get across the ocean, seems like that might be a good start. And the Flying V formation heads to Neil's cottage. Which is apparently a tiny bit messy. That's what you're going with, huh? So apparently this is his cousin. Okay. Mostly. Kara. Exactly. Kara deserved it, though. Kinda true, sadly. You probably should do some laundry. You too. You know, it's not like washing is easy in this day and age, princess. Have you ever actually washed any clothes in your life? That's a good question. And how long were you stranded on that raft where we couldn't wash clothes? Huh? Man, extenuating circumstances, girl. You can go wait outside. To be fair, you were the one that brought up your socks. And really, to be fair, I do know what it smells like in a room with someone that hasn't bathed in a very, very long time. It's not a pleasant smell. I've told that story before, though. I don't wish to relive it now. Because now is time to take a break. When we return, we will have a chat with Will's long-lost cousin. Maybe convince him to clean up a little bit. And by I don't mean the room. The room can be messy. You remember watching Earthbound, the messy kid was the better inventor. Go figure. But, yeah, he probably might want to actually, wash up. And being filthy, that's, being, unwashed for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. That can lead to health problems. We don't want to invite that. But anyway, Take care, everyone. I will see you back next time as we see if we can do something about getting over the ocean to help out Sam's people. Later, all.